How's it going, guys? It's Rad. So yeah, the WWE Raw review from last night. The go-home Raw before Extreme Rules. So yeah, let's get started. So Raw starts off with Roman Reigns walking backstage. Roman Reigns gonna walk backstage. Then Roman Reigns gets cut off by Bobby Lashley. Roman Reigns, want you to move, Lashley. Roman Reigns, I'ma go out to my yard. Of course, Bobby Lashley saying that he dares Roman Reigns to call him out. And then he's like, oh yeah, we're my manager, and let's run my by. Roman Reigns, I'm gonna go out to ring now and address the universe. It's like, Lashley, don't encourage the dumbass Roman. He's gonna fucking do it. So then boring fuckface comes out. He gets booed by the crowd. And Roman does his boring ass entrance to the ring. And then Roman, because in Roman's world, it's cool. Roman Reigns, after next week, I got a lot to talk about. Roman Reigns, I never had someone tell me to call them out before. Roman Reigns, I want to see what Lashley can do. Oh, you fucking idiot. Roman Reigns, Lashley, get your ass to ring so you can come in my yard now. Oh, he said ass. He said ass. Oh, quick, somebody alert the press. Roman said a swear word. Oh my god. Roman, you idiot. Just because someone says call him out doesn't mean you actually do it, you moron. It's a fucking test. They were being sarcastic, you dumb fuck. Then Bobby Lashley comes out. As Lashley gets in the ring and is ready to throw down with Roman, because Lashley's saying if Roman does call him out, Lashley ain't gonna talk. Lashley's looking to fight. Then Raw General Manager Kurt Angle comes out saying this won't happen and told them both to save it for Sunday. And of course they brawled anyway, which forced Kurt Angle to bring out the entire Raw locker room to separate the two of them. The brawl would continue. Both of them would take turns breaking out of their holds and attacking the other. It would spill to the outside. Lashley would lay Roman out with a clothesline. And then Roman does his fake-ass suicide dive. That looks incredibly fake. Also, did anyone catch this in that Superman/suicide dive? Did anyone catch Roman Reigns sticking his tongue out? What the fuck? But I guess, in Roman Reigns world, sticking tongue out makes you look cool. And Roman ends up going to the stage after being pulled back by half the locker room. And then Roman gets by all of them and he continues to attack until the refs come out to break him up. Of course, later on in the night backstage, Bobby Lashley would go on saying he actually respected Sami Zayn, but he has no respect for Roman Reigns. Good, Lashley, we're on the same page. I have no respect for Roman either. Along with almost 75% of the fan base. Of course, Lashley saying he can't stand the way Roman talks, the way he walks, the way he carries himself, the way he stands, and the way he moves. Thank you, Lashley. Someone speaks for all of us that can't stand the motherfucker. Thank you, Lashley. We need people like you. You are the real Universal Champion we rightfully deserve. Either you or Braun Strowman, or even Elias. We'll get to those two later. But yes, thank you, Lashley. You speak for all of us. And of course, boring fuckface got interviewed later in the night. Roman Reigns. I like Lashley. Roman Reigns. I meant to call him out. Roman Reigns. I meant to brawl with him. Roman Reigns. It all part of my master plan because I'm a big dummy. Roman Reigns. I'ma kick Lashley's ass at Extreme Rules Sunday. Fuck this. Anyway, continuing on. Next up, we get a women's tag match. We got Nia Jax and Natalya versus Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. Of course, Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss will compete for the Raw Women's title Sunday in Extreme Rules match. And Ronda Rousey will be ringside because she bought a front row ticket. She found the loophole in the suspension system. Of course, also Roman Reigns faces Bobby Lashley at Extreme Rules Sunday. But anyway, to the women's tag match. Highlights of the match. Natalya's spinning clothesline to start the match was pretty good. Natalya's baseball slide also was on point. Mickey's sidekick was also good. Nia's headbutt was also good, followed by her Mack truck shoulder tackle to Mickie James. Then Nia's gorilla press was good too. That press would also set up the leg drop on Mickie James, and Nia gets a 3 count for the win. The celebration will be short-lived because after the match, Alexa Bliss would attack Nia with a kendo stick for post-match assault. Alexa would get probably 4 or 5 whacks at her before Nia would intercept it by grabbing the stick in the armpit area. And then, as soon as Nia had the stick, Alexa got out of the ring and ran away. And then Nia will break the stick in half over her knee. And then on the announce table, Michael Cole goes on and says, "Enjoy your last week of champion," and guarantees Nia Jax will walk out women's champion. Michael Cole, you fucking moron. Thanks a lot for fucking spoiling that Alexa Bliss is gonna win Sunday, you fucking idiot. Thank you. We really want a fucking spoiler even though we already fucking knew it. This is why nobody fucking likes you. Michael Cole, please do the world a favor and retire. And also, by the way, that they're also trying to book Roman Reigns as a cool heel. Is anyone buying into that bullshit? Anyone buying into that shit? Okay, you wanna think about Roman Reigns' heel turn? I'll believe Roman's a heel when I fucking see it. But anyway, next up we get a backstage segment. We get Kevin Owens in Kurt Angle's office. Of course, Kevin tells Kurt he's showing up as a proper employee for the company, and then he tells Kurt he could file a complaint on Braun for unsafe working environment, but didn't. So good, Kevin. You decide not to be a fucking pussy and grow a pair of balls. Then he hands Kurt a doctor's note saying that Kevin isn't clear to compete tonight, and then tells Kurt he's going to stay in his office since it's the safest place for Braun. $5 says it won't be. Next up, we get a one-on-one match. We get Mojo Rawley versus No Way Jose. And yes, this match is happening. Mojo finally accepted the rematch. Highlights of the match. Mojo's shoulder tackle. Pretty good. Really brutal. Mojo's pelvis suplex. It's sort of like a belly-to-belly, but it started with the head and the pelvis area, but you get the point. Pretty good move. Mojo splash and massive clothesline combo was on point. Match ending, Mojo would hit the Alabama Slam on No Way Jose to get the 3 count for the win. That's odd. I thought Mojo's was that one punch in the corner or some shit. Now it's the Alabama Slam. What the hell happened? Did that punch in the corner get banned? Did Vince fucking ban that move? Fuck's sakes. Next up, we get another segment. We get round 2 of Bayley and Sasha Banks friendship counseling. God damn, this sucks. And this week, Dr. Shelby is not the counselor. It's some random black woman. And no, I'm not racist. Alright? I'm not racist. I accept everybody. Anyway, continuing on. Bayley says she's always supported Sasha since NXT. And then Bayley says she was always her friend. Who cares? Then Bayley says she's tired of being lied to and stabbed in the back. Yeah, it could get annoying after a while. And then Bayley says Sasha only cares about herself. Fucking fact! Fact! Sasha does care about herself. Fact! Later on in the night they would revisit this, but it would go nowhere. And next week, Bayley and Sasha have to report. And since WWE is so predictable, my money is on that Kurt's gonna make Bayley and Sasha go into a tag team match. This will completely end poorly at all, because Kurt wants to continue fitting a square peg in a round hole like Vince is trying to get Roman over with the crowd. By the way, Vince, have fun getting Roman over in Pittsburgh for Extreme Rules. The Yinzers are gonna fucking eat him alive. Next up, we get a segment. We get Seth Rollins comes out. Seth gets the massive burn it down chant. Of course, Seth Rollins says the only moniker that matters is his current name, former Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins. Of course, Seth explains the rules for an Iron Man match for anybody new to this. And then Seth says he looks forward to Dolph bringing the fight to him because Seth always wants a challenge. Well, who doesn't? And then Seth called Drew McIntyre an oversized Wookiee. Yes, this is what PG has got us. Gay-ass insults. And then Intercontinental Champion Dolph Ziggler comes out with Drew McIntyre. Of course, Dolph thanks Seth for the kind words, and then Dolph says he will walk out champion. And then Dolph says Seth will still have his then Drew McIntyre would say Seth will still have his catchy nicknames after Extreme Rules, like The Man, Mr. Money in the Bank, The Kingslayer, The Architect, Grand Slam Rollins, Monday Night Rollins, Burn It Down Rollins. Like, you get the whole idea. The list is almost a goddamn mile long. And then Drew says Seth will see the future of WWE at Extreme Rules. And then Dolph says Seth is no Dolph Ziggler. You're right, Dolph. Seth Rollins is no Dolph Ziggler. Seth is Seth fucking Rollins. Deal with it, bitch. And then Seth says Drew will only go where Dolph tells him to. And then Seth asks Drew, why do you listen to that pipsqueak Dolph? So once again, another PG insult. This is what's wrong with PG wrestling. It's gay. And then Seth tries to stir the pot between Dolph and Drew with some jokes. And then Drew McIntyre challenges Seth to a one-on-one match. And then Seth accepts it and says he better watch out because he's a bad man. Because Seth also made some fun of Drew McIntyre's Scottish heritage with some sheep jokes. And then as Drew and Dolph get in the ring to attack Rollins, Seth would leave the ring to avoid a 2-on-1 assault. The match would be made official later on the night. Next up, we get a one-on-one match. We get one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Broken Matt Hardy, against Bo Dumbass of the Bandwagon team. Of course, Bray Wyatt is at ringside, so Bray's injuries are not that severe from that car accident. Doesn't change the fact Bray Wyatt is still a fucking idiot for showing off to JoJo in a car and crashing it. And Curtis Axel is also at ringside. Of course, the Revival, Scott Dawson, and Dash Wilder were watching this match backstage on a flat screen TV. Before the match, Axel and Dallas would continue to mock Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt, and then Dallas says it's gonna be a buffet. And then Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt will show up on the Jumbotron. Of course, Matt's saying the time for fun and games is over. And then Bray Wyatt says the Bandwagon team is infected. Yeah, they're infected with so much fucking stupidity. Thank you, Bray, for calling them both out. This is why I fucking love you. And then Matt says they will eat and delete the Bandwagon team. Okay, interesting. Broken Matt Hardy for you, folks. Anyway, highlights in the match and some lowlights. The one fail in this match bowed out. Bo Dumbass would oversell Matt Hardy's elbow by falling to the head by falling outside the ring. Like, come on, make it look as real as possible, not the other way around, dumbass. Then Matt's suplex outside the ring was good. Matt's Irish whip causing Bo to hit the bottom rope head first was goddamn brutal. I was like, Jesus, I actually thought Bo Dallas got a concussion after that. Because we've seen a couple times somebody go into a rope head first, get a concussion. That's brutal. Matt's shoulder tackle was good. Matt's 2 side effects were great. Match ending, Bray Wyatt would attack Axel, and Axel tried to interfere. The distraction would allow Bo Dallas to hit the swinging neck breaker, and Bo Dallas gets the 3 count for the win. And of course, after the match, while Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel were celebrating, Bray Wyatt would have his little entrance theme play. The screen goes black. They play the entrance theme again. Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt are both standing up, and they would attack the B team for post-match assault, and would immediately throw them out of the ring, and they would stand tall. Please, dear God, don't let the Bandwagon team win. Just end the stupid Bandwagon already. Next up, we get a women's match. We get Ember Moon versus Liv Morgan, a rematch of last week. Highlights of the match: Liv's spinning facebuster was pretty good. Ember's back slam was pretty good. Liv's limbo counter is always impressive, the athleticism. Ember's Hurricane Rana into the middle turnbuckle was brutal, causing Liv to go into it face first. Damn. Ember's forward-away slam was pretty good. Match ending, Ember Moon would knock Sarah Logan off the ring when Sarah Logan tried to interfere. Liv Morgan would roll up Ember Moon. Ember would counter it. Ember would go into the roll-up, would roll up Liv Morgan and then lock in a bridge to get the 3 count for the win. So great athleticism from Ember Moon to get the win. How about that? I don't think I've ever seen somebody win a match with a bridge. That's impressive. Ember Moon, I'm saying it here. I think everyone knows this too. Ember Moon's going to be a future women's champion. I'm calling it right now. Of course, that wouldn't be no surprise to anybody. Of course, next up is our tag team match. We get Bobby Roode and Finn Balor versus Constable Baron Corbin and Elias Samson. Yes, Elias is back. We get to walk with Elias. Before the match, though, Elias is out in the ring going to do his guitar performance for the Boston crowd since they were in Boston. And Elias says the reason he hasn't been on Raw the past few weeks is because he's been recording his first album. And he says it is real and legit. Oh, I can't wait for this one. Of course, then Elias says that WWE stands for Walk with Elias. It does, too. Then Elias says Finn and Bobby had the talent of a toilet seat. I think that's just Elias trying to be a heel. Because we all know Finn and Bobby are way more talented than a goddamn toilet seat. Now, if you said that a toilet seat had more talent than Roman Reigns and John Cena, Elias, you would be 100% correct. Because that is true. Because a toilet seat can put on a better match than Roman Reigns or John Cena. Then Elias says he can't stand the Boston crowd. And yeah, some Patriot fans can sometimes be annoying. At least their 5 reigns are more legit than the Dallas Cowboys' 5 reigns. And then Elias says he wants to punch the fans with the Boston accents. I never really figured out the Boston accent. I don't know, is it like a British accent or something? So let me know. I've never really heard a Boston accent before. Then Baron Corbin comes out. Baron Corbin, of course, asks Elias if he could do a lullaby with him for Finn Balor. Elias says sure. And so they're both on the side to mock the Itsy Bitsy Spider song by calling it the Itsy Bitsy Finn. The Itsy Bitsy Balor went up to the top. Down came Finn when Corbin fuck shit up. Okay, I didn't say fuck shit up, but pretty close to it. And then Baron says that another days will be promised for all the WWE Universe. And now we get to the match, because that would be when Bobby Roode and Finn Balor show up. So next up, highlights in the match. Bobby's Russian leg sweep was pretty good. Elias's high knee was on point. The double clothesline between Bobby Roode and Elias and Baron Corbin was pretty good. Finn's stomp was good. Finn's swing blade was also good on Elias. Bobby's neck breaker was also good. Baron's chokeslam backbreaker was also good. Bobby's blockbuster was also pretty good too, and a spinebuster. Bobby's spinebuster would be to Elias off a distraction, but off that distraction, Baron Corbin would hit the end of days off of it to get the 3 count for the win. Of course, after that, we go backstage, and Braun Strowman would come in Kurt Angle's office, and Kevin Owens asking Kurt, why is he here? I told you, Kevin, that wouldn't last. So then Kurt announces that Braun and Kevin will face each other at Extreme Rules in a steel cage match, so now Kevin can't run away. And then Braun sprays Kevin with a can of Lysol, of course mocking the jokes after Kevin Owens was locked in a porta potty and thrown off the stage last week in it. So next up, we get to our main event. It was also announced earlier in the night. In this main event, if Seth Rollins can beat Drew McIntyre will be banned from ringside for the 30-minute Iron Man match between Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins at Extreme Rules. Also Extreme Rules, Finn Balor will face Constable Baron Corbin. So yeah, to the match. Highlights of the match. Drew's shoulder tackle was pretty good. Seth's drop kick was on point. Drew's front row neck breaker was also good. Seth's suicide dive was on point, well executed. Drew's body slam on apron was also good. The Drew's belly to belly was also good. I don't think we ever really seen Drew do a belly to belly before. Pretty good. Seth's jawbreaker was pretty executed. Seth's face first slam into the middle turnbuckle was also on point. Seth's swing blade, followed by Seth's 2 suicide dives, were also good. Seth's flying clothesline was also on point. Seth's blockbuster was pretty good. Drew's reverse Alabama slam was also great. Great move. And Drew's sail powerbomb was on point. Drew's head toss from the top rope to Seth Rollins while Drew had his leg pinned was also pretty good. Great athleticism from Drew. Seth's super kick and Falcon's arrow was good, along with the buckle bomb. And Seth's crossbody was also good. Match ending, Dolph Ziggler would try to interfere. Seth would hit the blackout stomp on Dolph. The distraction allowed Drew to hit the Claymore kick on Seth to get the 3 count for the win. I was actually shocked because normally in these kind of matches, the guy that's possibly getting banned at ringside will end up getting banned from ringside in this match and lose. But it's that rare occurrence where the guy that could get banned at ringside won't be. So Drew will get to be at ringside for the 30-minute Iron Man match. Interesting. I wonder what's in store. It's going to be a 30-minute match. So yeah, and that's how we end Raw. So Raw, it was mediocre. The main event was probably the best part of the night. Main event, so yeah. Overall, it's a go-home show. They weren't going to put much effort into it. It's mainly just goddamn filler and build-up for Extreme Rules. Anyway, rating for the go-home show, 3 out of 10. Main event, at least a 7 out of 10. And yeah, of course, I have my unboxings coming up. Both packages are in, so yeah, expect that in the next day or so. And also, Extreme Rules, I will have the predictions coming out sometime this week. Won't be doing the reactions because I think I'm working that night for midnight, so I won't be able to catch most of the show. I will be doing the review, though. I will be doing a vlog because I'm going to the Smash show in Sarnia this Friday night. So if you're there at the show, make sure to come check me, come say hi and see. And yeah, so yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hope everyone's a great day, and yeah, peace out.